Okay, Leo. Now, you gotta get down here on his perspective, on his plane. I'm Ken Mostek, and I'm a professional photographer in Denver, Colorado. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I've been a photographer for over 30 years, and I love to help you get the most out of this amazing craft we call photography. One of my specialties as a photographer is doing pet photography. I just have so much fun with it. I love doing it. I love pets, cats, dogs. They're so much fun. And so I thought, while we're all not stuck in our homes, but while we're all at home because of the virus, and because I have two, well, somewhat willing participants, Marianne and Leo, I thought it would be cool to do a video on cat photography. And I've got 5 tips that I can give you to help you take better photos of your cats. A lot of these tips that I give you also work for dogs and other pets as well. So with that, here are my 5 tips to help you with your cat photography. One of the things that you want to do is you want to get down on the pet's level, especially for a cat that likes to lay around all the time like this. So you want to be kind of eye level with them to get a really cool shot. Now, you don't have to do that all the time. You can certainly shoot from over, shoot from above and get some really cool perspective. We're kind of used to, as people, we're used to looking at things from higher up and then looking down. And so being able to get down low and really get some cool shots from a different perspective. Like for this shot, I would lay all the way down and get down on his level. Just shoot like this. Who knows, right? You might get some really cool shots. You're kind of blocking the camera. You're a camera hog, aren't you? Huh? Yeah. So get down on his level. Have him roll over. Okay, sit right here. Good boy. Sit. Remember I talked about patience? Yeah. Leo, come here. Leo. You want to capture it. That's the personality. While I'm down here, let's talk about patience, because that is another tip that I have for you. You have got to be really patient to be a pet photographer. Whether it's dogs or cats or birds or whatever it is, they're going to do whatever they want to do. And so you have to just be patient with it. Go with it. Let them do what they do. You have to be mobile, be able to move around. Cats are finicky. Cats do whatever they want to do. Dogs are different. Dogs will sit and they'll smile and they'll look at you. Cats, you're on their terms, so you got to do whatever you got to do to get their shots. My third tip for you is that you really want to focus on their eyes. Cats' eyes are beautiful, and if you really look close at them, it's amazing. Their eye color, the details in their eyes, just beautiful. Now some cameras, like the Sony a7 III, some of the Sony cameras do have pet eye autofocus. Fantastic, I love it. It detects their eyes and really focuses on that and nothing else. So it's pretty amazing. If you don't have that, have a different kind of camera, just remember the eyes, that's where it's at. Okay, Leo. Okay, buddy, here we go. Here we go. Good boy. So I want to talk some camera settings with you. So with your DSLR camera or mirrorless camera like I have, and especially with pets, you want to shoot at a really high shutter speed. The higher the better. Now, there's some caveats to that. Leo's just laying here on the couch, right? So my shutter speed I have set at 1/200th of a second. I'm at f4 and my ISO is 1/400. I don't have to be real fast shutter speed. He's not moving. He's just sitting here. This is what he usually does. He doesn't move very fast, so I don't have to have a fast shutter speed. If I'm taking a picture of a dog who's out in the yard and he's running around, I want my shutter speed to be, up around 1/1000th of a second. If he jumps in the air, you want to capture that still frame where he's right in the air, you know, great shot. Different situations call for different things. It also depends on your light. I have a sunroom on my house, and so I've got 3 walls of windows that are around here, so I have plenty of light. It's great for shooting. But if you're in if you're inside the house and your light, you don't have very good light, it's going to be hard to get those really fast shutter speeds. So you might get some blurring, things like that. Now, you can take your shutter speed up really high and then also adjust your ISO really high. But then you're going to start to introduce grain into your photos. And so that's up to you whether you want that kind of a look or not. So let's take a few photos of Leo just kind of chilling, hanging out right here on the couch. Another tip and trick for you, you can introduce toys as well to try to get their attention. I'm just going to use a little squeak toy. This works great on dogs as well. Usually for cats, you want to use something like a feather or something to really get their attention. Open up their eyes, make their ears perk forward. That's what you're looking for in a good photo. All right, Leo. Oh, good boy. What is that? Here's another tip for you as well when you're doing pets. I don't necessarily need it here, but maybe if I were taking pictures of a dog outside. You can use your continuous shooting to fire a whole bunch of photos just with one click of the shutter button. If a dog is running at you, you don't want to be pressing the button each and every time. You can press it once and fire off a whole bunch of photos to capture what you need. All right, Leo, look here. Tip number 5 is that you want to capture their personality. Do whatever you can to get them interested and see what's going on. Right, guys? Right? That's what you're looking for. Now, playing with toys with cats and things like that, well, it's fun. It's also very hard to shoot at the same time and try to capture their personalities. So you might need somebody to help you. But that's part of the fun, right? It's part of the challenge. All right, Mary. Look here. Look here. Oh, look. There you go. There you go, Mary. There you go. It just takes a lot of patience. You just have to be very patient. Wait for them to do what they want to do. Get it, Mary. Okay. That's not going to work. So Mary Ann just jumped up onto this little table here, right? Pretty cute. And so I'm just going to let her kind of check things out and just discover what's going on. I'm trying to capture her personality. She's being curious. She's being, trying to figure this stuff out. And so I want to capture that curiosity. All right, that's it. So those are just some of my tips for pet photography, especially for cats. Remember, you want to be patient. You've got to be very patient, especially when it comes to cats. They're going to run around all over the place. They're going to do whatever they want to do. If they're down on the ground, you might have to lay down on your belly and get those good shots. But you're going to get great shots if you're on their level instead of looking down like we are used to doing, where we're just walking around and we look down and we see a cat or a dog. Get down on their level. Get some really good shots. Focus on their eyes. Very important. Cats have beautiful eyes. They're fantastic. And if you really get nice and tight and get some really well in focus shots of their eyes, those photos are fantastic. Shoot at your faster shutter speeds. Again, get in a very well lit place. You want to shoot anywhere from 500 to 1000 ISO, especially if a cat, not necessarily a cat, but a dog is running around and you want to stop that action. And the last thing that goes along with that is capture their personality. Whether they're really fun-loving, it might be a kitten that's running around like crazy, might be lazy, like my cat Leo, who just likes to lay around. That's his personality. That's what he does. If you found this video useful, please do me a favor. Subscribe to my channel. I'm going to have more videos like this, giving you more tips and tricks coming up in the future. Like this video and press that little bell button. That'll give you an alert when I've got a new video coming out. All right? Mary Ann and I say, have a great day, right?